Hi there, I'm Tammy Elliott, and welcome to my video blog where I will share useful tips on how to get the most out of your networking efforts. So one thing I'm asked from people is, Tammy, what's your number one best tip you can give us for connecting in a way that's going to attract your ideal client? And here's what I would say to that. When it comes to connecting, truly connecting, where you don't just have another business acquaintance in your roster, what you have is someone who really is excited to go out of their way and advocate on your behalf and send you referrals. The number one way to connect is to be authentic. When it comes to connecting, authenticity matters. When it comes to attracting your ideal client, authenticity matters. When it comes to building a really positive brand image and letting people know what the essence of your brand stands for, authenticity matters. So people say to me, what do you mean by that? Here's how I describe authenticity. It's a great metaphor I use all the time. So let's talk about the flea in the jar analogy. So if you ever see a flea can actually jump clear across a room if you let it. They need to jump really, really far. It's important to their survival because they need to be able to jump onto an animal and camp out, right? Now, if you were to put a flea inside a jar, for the first little while, that flea will try to jump to its full potential. It will keep hitting its head on the lid of the jar, and it'll say, you know what, that's painful. So eventually it learns to jump just shy of the lid. Now guess what happens when you put that flea back out into freedom? It jumps like it's in the jar for the rest of its existence. And human beings are the exact same way. Most of us don't know who we are authentically, and we are functioning with just a small piece of what we're truly capable of. And we start, and early on in an age, I'm not sure when, we experience some kind of external sabotage, like with the flea, somebody putting a lid on the jar. And we started believing something about ourselves, and we wrote a script for ourselves early on that just simply isn't the truth. So it's really important as entrepreneurs, the most important thing you'll ever do is to get in touch with who you are authentically. That'll be your most important work. Until you get a handle on that, running a business is going to be an uphill battle. Once you understand who you are authentically, you decide not to be a chameleon and not to change your stripes to suit any customer that comes your way, and you just start confidently projecting who you are out into the marketplace, guess what happens? You start attracting your ideal client. I promise you. I've seen it in myself and I've seen it in my clients. I hope you found that helpful. Until next time, we'll see you at the next video blog. Take care.